Previously, on the Count of Monte Cristo.
I was in danger. The Count saved my life.
How do you not see that as suspicious?
May I present to you my companion, Aides from Yanina, Greece.
Renom Ondego directed his band of traitors to find us. He took every item we had, and when there were no more, he signed us into slavery.
Does Monsieur de Morcerf stand convicted of felony, treason, and conduct unworthy of this house? It is decided.
You asked L'Impartial to investigate it.
I am not the only person to have known about your father.
Who else knows?
The Count of Monte Cristo.
Do you deny it?
I do not.
A duel. At dawn.
Done.
The Count of Monte Cristo contains mature content, including violence, suicide, discriminatory language, and other traumatic themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Monsieur le Comte, Maximilien Morel
Count
is here.
Monte Cristo. I came as soon as I heard. Tell me it's not true. You're not really dueling Albert at dawn.
It is true.
But you are friends, are you not? Surely this can be worked out.
The Vicomte de Morcerf has thrown his glove at me. That cannot be undone. We must adhere to the societal rules that have been set.
I am not sure I agree. Surely there are some other ways that we can solve our disagreements.
The Vicomte challenged me, not the other way around.
Yes, but the better marksman does not necessarily make the better man. I do not wish to see two of my friends, hurt each other, let alone die.
Morel. There are few good souls in Paris. Be fortunate to know that you are among them. Even if we disagree.
Would you allow me the honor to serve as your second in tomorrow's duel?
That is much more of an honor to me than you, Maximilien.
Then we are settled, even if we disagree. I did not take you for an absinthe drinker.
I generally am not. You are welcome to it.
No. Thank you. I'm all right without it. Have you heard any news on the Crown Prosecutor by chance?
Gerard de Villefort is well, but they do not know the poisoner.
It was really poison, then.
Yes.
What of the rest of the family? What of Mademoiselle Villefort?
Fine. They are all fine.
Oh, well, that's good.
You need not console me, Maximilien. I shall be fine through tomorrow.
I am more concerned about after tomorrow, Count.
If you are to join me tomorrow, you must rest. Take my carriage. You shall have it through the morning.
Yeah. Thank you, Count. I have faith that all will be well.
A different kind of faith than I. Your offer to serve as my second means nothing if you do not return home, Morel.
What must I do to have you spare my son?
You should not have come.
Why not? I have nothing else to lose.
You jeopardize us both by being here.
My son is headed toward his grave. And if it is not Albert who falls, then it is you. Either way, my heart dies at dawn. So pity me, for there will be 2 deaths tomorrow, not 1. Edmond. Say something, Edmond.
That is not my name.
Will you not be honest with me for my final night? What remains of my heart will split from me tomorrow. Please, mercy.
Do you know what that means? You have been no victim, lost no life, have taken no action for or against, and therefore have done nothing. You ask me for mercy. None of us deserves mercy. What we deserve is providence, a higher power to guide the consequences of our own action or inaction. That is what is coming to pass. Providence is not fickle. Providence does not fly to another man when one has been wronged. Providence remembers, and it will balance the scales that have been so askew.
And is it Providence that has brought ruin to my house, to my son? Not you who set this in motion?
Providence has chosen me to balance the scales. It is by my own design that I am up for the task.
A task that also brings ruin to me.
Do you know what happened to me? Do you know where I went?
I tried to help. I tried to do something.
You married one of my ruiners.
I know not what you mean.
Read.
But this is false.
I know.
Is this why they...
Yes.
Where did this letter come from?
Whom do you think?
I will not tell you to not be angry, or to not seek your vengeance. But it should be for Fernand and for me. Albert is innocent. He has done no harm. He plays no role in this.
You could have petitioned 2 men tonight. You chose me, yes?
Yes.
Your mistake is thinking we are equals. Do you think we have lived the same tragedies? I lost everything. Everything I have now is because I fought to reclaim something for myself, for what remained of Edmond Dantes. Do not come to me upset that you have done nothing while I acted. If you do not like the consequences of your own inaction, that is your burden.
If you ever loved me,
not mine.
Please, spare him, please.
I did not come to Paris to seek your consolations. The dignity of the mother will always win out.
I still love you, Edmond. I never stopped. And if you ever loved me the way I still love you, you will not do this.
You wish for no death?
Yes.
Then Albert will not die.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I promise you, Edmond, we shall determine how to move forward together.
No.
What?
There is no way forward. Together or otherwise. Your son publicly threw his glove at me, and we must adhere to the societal rules that have been set.
You do not care about societal rules.
You have my word that Albert will be spared. But there must be a duel. Which means I now must die.
Has your father returned?
And face my mother? No. I doubt he will return tonight.
Pistol or sword?
Pistol. Monte Cristo excels with both, but I am best with pistol.
Better than Monte Cristo?
Probably not.
I will join you tomorrow at dawn, as your second, if you wish.
I cannot ask that of you, Beauchamp.
I am offering.
Thank you. Do you think word has spread to my father? That I am to duel for his honor.
I could not find your father after he left the assembly chamber.
Maybe that is for the best.
He should be proud to call you his son.
Yes, well, he was not before, so I don't know why he'd start now. Still, what does it mean once you become disillusioned with one's parents?
I think that depends on you.
Father?
Darling, and Beauchamp as well.
I shall take my leave. Tomorrow, then.
I thought you were father.
I doubt your father will be home tonight.
You are distressed.
I am.
Do not be afraid, mother. I will return tomorrow, and our family honor will be restored.
Our family has never had honor.
What?
Oh, my darling. I must tell you a story.
Exceptional timing, Maximilian.
Good morning, Count. And to you, Mademoiselle Haide. Are you joining us?
I'm not indulging this foolishness.
You will be taken care of, Haide.
You think that is my concern? Ridiculous on every account.
I am not in favor of dueling either.
You do not know the half of it. His will. Revised last night and presented to me this morning.
I don't understand.
He does not plan to survive this duel. He plans to die. And he thinks giving us his estates will soften the blow.
I am not listening.
Obviously, you are. If you let yourself die, I will take nothing you have left me in this will. I will throw every jewel into the Seine and burn every one of your precious...
We will be late, Maximilian.
Oh.
I'm coming. Is it true, Count? Do you intend to die today?
Yes.
That is suicide.
A duel only has one victor.
Still.
It has been decided, Morel. And if God has other plans, he will reveal them to us in time.
My father considered suicide the day before his fortune was returned. Julie does not know, but our father, he called me into his office. His pistol was on the desk. I didn't realize his plan until I was much older, but Father brought me into his office and told me that he loved me very much. And he hoped I would grow into the man of honor he was teaching me to be. I do not quite agree with the idea of death before dishonor. I'd rather my father here dishonored than not at all. And I think I have done my part to honor him and his name. And though we are not identical, I would think that you could redefine honor in how one should adhere to it, if you chose to.
This is my choice, Maximilian. It is the best one I have.
Where are they? First of two. Monte Cristo? Morel?
Beauchamp?
You are Monte Cristo's second.
Unless peace can be made?
Unlikely. But I have not seen the Vicomte since last night, so who's to say?
Paris will wake soon.
Paris is always awake. Its eyes are always open. Finally. Albert, there is still time.
No need. I shall take it from here. Monsieur le Comte, I present myself, the Vicomte Albert de Morcerf, for a duel I have initiated. I threw my glove to defend my family name and to regain the honor which it had lost. Your actions revealed my father, which tainted both my mother and myself. I present myself in hopes of reclaiming that honor. But I have recently been made aware that there is no honor to reclaim. For behind this is another truth that proves the chasm between us is too wide to bridge. A truth in which you were made victim. So I arrived today, Monsieur le Comte, not to fight, but to apologize. Because I am so very, very sorry. The chasm between us is too wide because there is no true recompense to recover what you lost at my house's expense. What happened to you was wrong. The way you've been treated was wrong. How my father acted in Marseille and Yanina and elsewhere in his life has been wrong. My father may be a coward, but I refuse his fate as my own. And after today, I plan to live in hope that I may work to right his wrongs.
Albert,
I am leaving Paris, to build my honor elsewhere. Under my mother's surname, I will enlist and attempt to restore her honor. And perhaps my own as well.
You have not thought this through.
On the contrary. I've thought about this at great length. You cannot dissuade me, Beauchamp. Though I implore you to forgive me, I have been a terrible friend to you.
Think nothing of it.
And Morel, you truly are the most honorable among us. I wish you a corresponding happiness.
Thank you, Albert.
Be well, friends. Or if not well, then better.
Count? You have said nothing.
It is a lot to process. Radical, truly.
Are you all right, Count?
Morel, why don't you ride home with me? We shall give the Count a reprieve.
I think... yes. Thank you. I shall call upon you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, then.
Providence claims me once again. There is no doubt. I truly am its emissary.
Open up. Open the door. I am the master of this house, and this door will open to me. Everyone betrays me. My own house does not recognize me. It should bow at my presence. Servant! Servant! Where are you? Servant! I need water. Hello. Hello. What's this now? Dear husband, no doubt you find this letter upon
return to your house in the morning. By that time, Albert and I will have departed. We have taken only what we require and dismissed the servants. For years, you pushed us away. Now it is time we push ourselves from you. I am not foolish enough to place all responsibility for our failures on you. I am proud we have raised a son better than ourselves. And I am proud of his decision to improve upon our faults. But I can no longer deny the harm I have caused. The harm we have both inflicted alongside each other. There is no other course of action other than to retreat from our spoils entirely. To finally face what I have and have not done.
Father, Mother has resigned herself to a hovel outside of Marseille. She says you know the place, but would not dare to seek her there. I pray you respect her decision and leave her be. I am to join the army. A regiment sets sail for Africa in 2 weeks, and that is where I will go. I do not know when I will return. I do not know what will happen. I am grateful that the Count of Monte Cristo revealed your true nature to Paris, and to me. Because now when I am presented with the same choice as you were, I will choose the opposite as you. Perhaps one day I will understand you better. But I do not think I will understand unnecessary injury by one to another. I vow to respect my fellow man, no matter my grievance against him, and to aspire to my most brotherly self. Humility, respect, and empathy do not ruin us. They are but how we learn to thrive.
With this letter, I ask nothing of you. We are both guilty of different failures. I hope for nothing as I finally face mine. But you, Fernand, you have lost your title, your honor, your legacy, and your wife. With only yourself at your disposal. I hope you do not cower when faced with your own
consequences. May God have mercy on our souls. Consequences? I will show them consequences. I am no coward. I will prove it. Will show all of them. Fernand Mondego, who came from nothing, who fought and killed and betrayed and succeeded. And I won. They cannot take that away from me. I will reclaim that honor. Will take back what's mine. Starting with the Count of Monte Cristo. Count of Monte Cristo. There is no Count of Monte Cristo. That's what everybody says. He is not. It's just a jest for everything I built, everything. thing I made for myself. He knows nothing. Monte Cristo will rue the day. Monte Cristo. Monte Cristo! I know you are here!
Monsieur le Comte is busy.
Save it. Where is he? Where is he who calls me coward? You are the coward, Monte Cristo! Hiding your face from me after everything you have done.
Which is what, Count Fernand de Morcerf? Or can I no longer use that title?
A glove thrown down. We will duel today.
I have dueled once today. Another does not frighten me.
It should. I know that you are not what you claim to be, who everyone thinks you are. You did this to me, but I never trusted you. The amazing Count of Monte Cristo. The fabulously wealthy Count of Monte Cristo. There isn't even a Count of Monte Cristo. I looked it up. It's just some rock in the middle of the sea. You are no count. You are
not drunk at dawn.
I will destroy you. I will destroy you the way you have destroyed me. Do you deny what you've done?
I deny nothing. All I add is that our scales are balanced.
What?
Come now, Monsieur le Comte. I have been in Paris for months. Do you not recognize me?
I recognize you are the Count of Monte Cristo. You ruined me. That is all I recognize.
So many years, yet you only see what is in front of you. So many years, and you have not changed. No. As wanton as ever, yet no courage to honorably pursue what you want. So you turn to theft, murder, slavery to reap your rewards, hiding behind them to avoid your consequences.
You are no better. You hide behind your fancy travel stories and the title you bought for scraps.
I hide in plain sight, Fernand Mondego. I ask you again, do you recognize me? No. I see that you do not. You do not recognize the man you once sent out to ruin. The man you stole life and love from. The man whom, for a time, you succeeded in killing.
No. It can't. You can't be. You're dead.
Not anymore.
But it was years ago. Years! You waited all this time?
For as long as it requires.
It's impossible.
It is possible, Fernando Mondego. Worse for you, it is true. I am the man you wronged many years ago. I have returned from the dead, graced by God, chosen to exact his providence, to serve as the hand that balances the scales of justice. I am here to right wrongs and to redeem the irredeemable. I am the Count of Monte Cristo, but first I was a man that you sought to destroy. I am Edmond Dantes, and I am here for you!
Impossible. He was in prison. He was dead. He came back to find me. Why me? He will not stop. It has been years. And he is here. Why me? I cannot hide. It's not possible. It's not possible. He has returned for me. Before dishonor.
Episode 7 of The Count of Monte Cristo was directed by Chloe Wilson. This episode stars Keith Kline as the Count of Monte Cristo, Mauricio Rivera-Borel as Albert de Morcerf, Colin Wyatt as Beauchamp, James Brautigam as Bertuccio, Philip Amiot as Fernand de Morcerf, Alex Saragiorgio as Haide, Kevin Coxa as Maximilian Morel, and Alison Whean as Mercedes. Episode 7 was written by Chloe Wilson and adapted from the novel The Count of Monte Cristo, written by Alexandre Dumas. Production coordination is by Will Onchezo, editing is by Sean Gray, sound design is by Rob Gal. Theme music composed and produced by Drew Nichols with guitar performance and additional production mixing by Jakob Reinhardt and viola performance by Molly Goldman. The Count of Monte Cristo was recorded at Mansion Studios in Brooklyn, New York, with head engineer Alexander Benoub. Our assistant engineers are Alex Hahn, Carlos Maldonado, Emma Tlusty, Maximilian Horner, Patrick Hurley, Ravathi Ray Vrajan, Seth Benji Gonzalez, Tobias Pemsler, Truxell Kurt Snyder, and Jume Zhu. More information about The Count of Monte Cristo can be found at littleluckyproductions.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. The Count of Monte Cristo will return later this year in part 2 of our story. Thank you for listening.